but it's got a different driver in it for us. 31 Zane Miner, 87 Brenton Schnitzer. That 15 cars driven by Cole Logan's got a win up at Skagit, but hot laps for our modifieds. They line them up by average finishing position according to the IMCA rulebook. They're all getting laps. We got a couple more races after this one. And then next week, mid-season championship. And then we got the 12th. They're here for the 12th. And then the big modified nationals. And the late models will be here too. They're all gunning for that one. $7,500 to win. Saturday night. Coming up 18th and 19th. 26th annual modified nationals. Featuring the Silver Bullet dirt late models as well, which they're racing down at Douglas County dirt track where they did last night. Great car count down there. Colin Weinbarger picked up the win last night. And making his modified debut from Shelton, Variant Excavation, Jensen Septic and Excavation, or Jensen Septic and Excavation, Tyler Howard, and a 42, it's Aiden Rochelle. Here we go. Jeff Hunt, looks like he had a problem. And he's gonna slow. See if he gets off the track. Unfortunate heat race for Jeff Hunt. Here comes Sorensen. Craig Moore trying to get around Dalrymple. And the 42 will slow and bring out the caution. A different driver down here, trying to see how it's working for him. First time out in it. If he likes it, maybe he'll be back in the modified nationals. They'll do a wait and see approach. Here we go. Sorensen. Wilder. Wilder on the inside. Wilder to the lead. Looks like we have contact between Rochelle and Dalrymple in the back of the field. Looks like maybe a hook for 0. right. Sorensen. Here comes Craig Moore. Craig Moore on the outside, looking to go right around, and he will. Our first two-time winner on the season. Currently sitting fourth in points going into tonight's races. With the way they line the field up, he'll have to come from the middle of the pack and come through the field tonight. Craig Moore leads over Sorensen. Chaz in third. Howard in fourth. Unfortunately, 3 cars are out of this race. It's good laps for Howard, though. First time in a modified. Picking up the win, Craig Moore. Followed by Jake Sorensen, Chaz Wilder, Tyler Howard. DNFs to Zach Dalrymple, Aiden Rochelle, and Jeff Hunt. The 26 from Shelton, Blondie's Restaurant, Scott and Fromm Sheet Metal. It's Scott Miller. And the 31 from Yakima, Don Martin. And in row 3, the 31Z of Zane Miner. And the 44, Blair Shoemaker. Pull out front. Good battle between Martin and Miller. Looks like Shoemaker into the wall. And I think that he's going to slow. Arrives late. Looks like a right front tire coming apart on the 44. Well, that cut that race short, huh? Full leads Izzy. Here comes the Hall of Famer Scott Miller. He'll find the grip. Side by side for second and third. It's Izzy. Give it to Izzy. But Miller's right there. Miller, Izzy, and Zane Miner. What a battle. We got shaping up right here in Heat Race 2. Move Miner into third. Izzy back to fourth. Don Martin took a few weeks off, but he's back. And Miner will go around. Feature winner on the season. Driving one of the new DRT race cars. that GT race car. Here we go. Scott Miller will take the lead on the restart. The newly inducted Elma Auto Racing Hall of Famer. Remember, they got a spaghetti feed coming up during the Modified National weekend. He'll get his jacket, I believe, along with J. Cole. And the lady you probably bought your ticket from. And James made his debut during the Clash. And then we hadn't seen him the last race. He's back tonight. That's quite the race to make your debut. Make your debut against some of the best racers in the Northwest. Good luck, buddy. All right, here we go. Final heat race of the modifieds. Final heat race of the night. Schnitzer to the lead. Here comes Tyson Blood looking to rebound from last week. That point battle tightened up. Blood moves into second. Higginbottom to third. Rogland to fourth. Tyson Blood with a crossover move. Schnitzer's going to go back down the inside. Move Schnitzer into the lead. Back into the lead. Back and forth they go. Let's see if Tyson Blood can battle back. Let's see if they remember that this is just a heat race. Rogland's been your early king of the heat races early this season. I think he's at 5 of 8, 5 of 9. He ran some doubles there with the Clash. Move Rogland into third. Two laps to go. White flag's out for your leader. Keeley Electrics, Brenton Schnitzer. Here we go. Turn 4. And the checkered flag goes to Brenton Schnitzer, followed by Tyson Blood, Austin Rogland, John Higginbottom, Kevin Vollen, and Jim Ragsdale in 6th. Blair Shoemaker? All right. John Higginbottom and Jason Toll is your front row. Brenton Schnitzer. Jake Sorensen. Scott Miller, Chaz Wilder. It's the always wild IMCA Modifieds. Who's ready? dark green. Toll to the lead. A little contact between Sorensen and Higginbottom. Higginbottom in the second. Schnitzer. Schnitzer's looking for 2 spots. Digging on the inside. And Schnitzer will get it. Two for 1 into second. And the yellow's out. Contact in the back of the field with Ragsdale and Rochelle. All right, here we go. I think we got one down. Schnitzer's looking on the inside of the lead. Can Toll battle back? He can. As we try to watch all over the field here. Schnitzer to the lead. Look at this battle back here between Minor, Martin, Hunt, Moore, Wilder. It's like it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's crazy, huh? Schnitzer out front. Tyson Blood in 4th. Looks like contact between Roglin and Wilder, and they're in the infield, and the yellow's going to come out. Lights are out. Going green next time by. Schnitzer, Toll, Sorensen, Blood, Higginbottom, your top 5. But look at 6, 7, 8. 6-time champion and Hall of Famer Scott Miller. Craig, 2-time winner on the season, Craig Moore, and former track champion. Winner on the season, Zane Minor. All right there. This is going to get wild. Here we go. Zane Minor gets a little loose. But he'll keep going here. He's looking for any grip. Craig Moore is going to move up. Craig's in 7th. Izzy's looking. Looks like Izzy's making moves. Zane Minor's moved up to 7th. Izzy's moved up to 8th. Craig Moore back to 9th on that lap. Scott Miller go close to that wall. Sometimes that wall just sucks you right in. And the 31's going to go around right in front of the field and at the end of the field, and they're all going to avoid him. That's going to bring the yellow out. Unless he gets going. Nope. Here we go. Schnitzer, Sorensen, Blood, Toll, Higginbottom. Izzy, Minor. Contact, Izzy into toll. No harm, no foul. Higginbottom's going to try to get around toll. Craig Moore's up to 8th now. They're falling back. Scott Miller will fall back to 9th. Schnitzer. Blood's in the second. Sorensen in third. Toll in fourth. Izzy's moved up to fifth. Zane Miner in sixth. Scott Miller seventh. Rogland and Higginbottom has fallen back to ninth. Craig Moore now up to eighth. The longer this green flag goes, you see these veterans make moves. Look at Austin Rogland up to ninth after the contact with Wilder earlier. Well, that just changes a lot of things, huh? I totally missed that, but that's your second place car going the wrong way in turn 3 and 4. Your point leader. All right, we're going green. Next time by. And Tyson Blood made it back out. Here we go. Let's see if Tyson can get some, how many spots he can get back in these 9 laps. Let's see if the car is any good either, or what they had to fix on it. Schnitzer out to the lead. He stretches the lead out. Zane Miner looks like there's parts flopping around on the front. '31 pulls off. Looks like there's a problem with the 97. smoking, trying to get off the track. Couple rough weeks for the 97. All right, let's get this over. 5 laps. Who's ready for the end of this awesome race? Always entertaining modifieds. The action's going to pick up. Here we go. Zane Miner, look at him in third. You know he's going to be digging. He's got perch flapping. He don't care. He's ready to go. Got that GT race car. He's in second. Sorensen's in third. Sorensen's looking for his first win. Schnitzer, Zane Miner into second, Sorensen into third. Here comes Izzy. Izzy's looking for a podium. Two to go. Here comes Zane Miner. Never give up. White flag's out. Down the backstretch. The checkers are out. For your winner, it's Brenton Schnitzer, followed by Zane Miner, Jake Sorensen, Brian Izzy, Jason Toll, Craig Moore, Jeff Hunt, Roglin, Scott Miller, and Tyler Howard. That's all unofficial. Check our Facebook and social media and website later for the official results. Last call for alcohol. Last call. All right, you can hear ya. Brenton Schnitzer, second win on the season. Well, Brenton, that was fun.
Yeah, I like winning them a lot better than I like crashing and not doing well. So.
You crack me up. So that race, you got to the lead pretty quickly there, huh?
Yeah, I just had a really good line and just put on the attack real quick, and then I don't know. I don't like leading the whole thing. I was a ball of nerves the whole time, but it all worked out.
That 2-for-1 move you did there at the beginning of the race, that was pretty impressive.
I have a knack for going where they don't and making it. Oh,
yeah.
And just found a line that worked, and yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Who'd you like to thank?
I'm going to try not to miss anybody, but People's Excavating, Keeley Electric, Elma Family Dental, Bob's Tavern, Bradley Air, and Jill Warney with Century 21, Guild Mortgage, Foils and Fades.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm tired.
I know. I can only imagine. I mean, that's a lot of laps around that busy place. Well, congratulations on win number 2 of the season.
Thank you.
Reggie Schnitz, your winner. All right, Zane Miner. Zane Miner. Well, you had parts flapping around, huh? That was interesting, huh?
Yeah, it's a tickle rough out there, I'd say.
But, hey, you got it done. You had to come back. You had to fight for that one, huh? Battle through some spots.
Yeah, started a little bit back in the field. Only 10th. Not terrible, but not the best either. So
+8's probably pretty good for that hard charger. We'll have to see. I don't know, but that's probably pretty good.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Who'd you like to thank?
I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank Scotch Drywall, GT Race Cars. They build a really nice factory cane. And I think that's it. I probably forgot someone. I'm sorry, but I think that's it.
All right. Congratulations. Second place, Zane Miner.
Thanks, sir.
And third, last year's rookie, but I don't know how much a rookie really is. Jake Sorensen. Congratulations. Look at your fan club.
Yeah.
Look at that. Hey, congratulations.
Thanks. That was a workout.
You've been battling every week, man. You get fast. You always up front battling every week, huh?
Yeah, we try. We're still trying to learn this thing, but I think we might be a little bit closer.
So tell everybody why you got back into racing.
My daughter standing here never got to see me race years ago. And last year she said wish she could have saw me race. I've been wanting to do it for a while again. So
there you go. Who'd you like to thank? Now you got some great sponsors helping you.
I'd like to thank Hung Right Doors, Chapman Excavating and Sons, and then Pacific Northwest Network, Branded Coffee Company, my parents, all my fans, my pit crew, who else? Cardia Trucking.
All right.
And excavation.
All right. Congratulations, Jake Sorensen.
Thanks.
Third place. Modifieds are back the next 3 weeks. Modified Nationals is their big show. 7,500 to win, couple of weeks. Coming up 18th and 19th.